That was one of 3 big hills I have to climb. It's kind of where we're headed is upstream, but I think we'd be silly not to check this out a little closer. Let's go for a swim. If it weren't 30 degrees outside. Beautiful little side feature, not bad at all. Things are refreezing as we get up here. Good to see. We got high enough that it's snow, but what a weird juxtaposition here. Snow falling, I'm walking on snow, mud to my right. Eventually this is gonna turn to snow. We'll find it. Can go anywhere up in there. It's all fair game as long as I get 200 feet from that river and quite a ways away from this trail. I have it all written down. The actual rules are. And we definitely beat the rain. This is all snow, but a lot of it. So I think I need to swap to my rain gear. Guess I won't get shot either. Doesn't slide quite as good over grass and dried leaves, but it does all right. Kind of just meander through the snow for now. Bye bye, lovely trail. You were lovely. We're gonna try walking up this thing. Oh man. Actually getting to the point where there's snow. Heck yeah. We found winter. Well, soaked through that coat. Kind of at the point where probably should be considering where to camp. We've been hiking about an hour and 45 minutes, gone up about 1,000 feet of elevation, and I can go up another 500 or 600. We'll see. Back into the winter, where we belong. This flat spot right here is gonna do it, I believe. Checked out that way a little bit further. This spot's vibing to me. Just gotta dig down and see what's actually under here, but it looks pretty flat. It's got a view. And it doesn't require me to hike up this gigantic mountain steepness behind me. Snow's a lot deeper than I thought it was when I started digging, but I guess we'll be half in a tent, half in a snow fort here. This is super duper not flat at all. But of course, it's starting to rain now, so I just gotta commit to what we've done here. I kind of want a door that opens this way, but if I do that, the other door is gonna be this way. So I might put one here, one there, and then shovel this back and make a little walkway. Still got a ton to do. This is so much more snow than I thought that I had to dig in order to make this happen. Oh, it's gonna be like dark out by the time I'm done with this, but it's gonna be a while. And my gear needs to be charged and everything's still packed up because I don't have a tent yet. So I'm just gonna have to give you guys a little breather and teleport you to the future. So I'll see you in maybe 20-30 minutes. I guess we are camping in a snowstorm here. This is really coming down. Nothing is going as planned. Just spent the better part of an hour getting this tent finished up, and realized that my stove was not on level ground at all in here, so I just had to like literally dig down in the earth and pin down with a rock, big frozen rock underneath. It's really snowing, by the way. It's probably snowed 3 inches in the last hour, but we're prepared for that. My spark arrestor has seen better days. It's still hanging in there. Rings. Recently cleaned this out. So see, there's not a lot of creosote on the chimney. I might not do this without going out there. I guess I'm gonna have to roll that. Chimney. Space these out as you go. My flat ground may not be super flat relative to where that chimney pipe needs to go. That'll work. This piece is crucial. Makes that so much more rigid. Wood's kind of wet. I might need to go get some birch bark. I have some scrap paper and a journal that I can rip some pages out of. Pants are so wet, they're just steaming instantly. Try to get some of these good logs going sooner than later. Oh, hello. In the spirit of yesterday, we had some technical difficulties, but basically, I ate a calzone and I went to bed. You didn't miss a whole lot. And now we're awake and it's a beautiful, sunshiny day out in the woods. Whew. It bounced between snow and then rain and then snow and then rain again last night. So I had some stuff out here in the jet sled under a tarp, and it all kind of soaked through. So I just got this stuff spread out, trying to try things out. Because I'm telling you about all the bad stuff, but it really was a chill, relaxing night. Once I got the fire going, I just heated up some food and settled in. There's not much left to do. It was dark out. And I don't go to bed very late anymore. I'm an early to bed kind of guy. Tent is a bit of a mess, but to be honest, it's always a mess. I'm not gonna clean everything up every 30 seconds to take a video of it. This is really what it is. I need access to all this stuff. It's everywhere. Got all my pots and pans, my lighting, my kitchen, my clothing. I switch onto my slippers out of my boots when I get inside. I've got to drink non-alcoholic beers. These actually aren't non-alcoholic beers. They are seltzer waters that taste like beer, which is nice. No calories and no alcohol. Big fan. These big logs have kind of been a bear to saw through, but you split one up into fourths and it'll basically, two of them will fill the stove. So every one of these is like a good 3 to 4 hours of firewood, so it's kind of worth the effort. The stove's about this long, so 1, 2 more sets of 4 logs, so that's 4, 8, 12 hours of firewood. That's really all I need, and they've been splitting pretty all right with these little axe. Sink it in. Use the opposite side. What a change of forecast from blizzarding down in the 20s probably last night, maybe colder, to it's got to be 45 degrees outside right now. It was supposed to be raining, so I brought like a rain fly I was gonna put up and sit outside and enjoy the rain, but now it's sunshine and blue skies, standing on top of 2 feet of snow. Kind of bizarre, but I dig it. My back and neck are super tight from sleeping on top of a hump on the ground all night last night. So I was either smushed here or smushed here. So that feels really good, actually. Yeah, I got flies. What the heck? Got snow up to my knees. I'm getting bit by a fly at the same time. Spicy noodles, so glad I got something to drink. This was another little flattened out area I could have been. It would have been pretty decent, it looks like. But too close to this river here. I've got to figure out something better for this guy next time. He's gonna take my ankles off. Lucky I've got strong ankles. I would have already had my ankles taken off more than once here. Hardcore. Sled core. You crazy, man. Absolutely nuts. We found the trail. Get to just plow through some leaves to get there. Don't look like I'm the first one through here. Oh man. It's been more work than I thought getting out of here. Oh my god. I lost a snowshoe. I need to go find that. So hill's so steep. I'm not actually even sure when it popped off. Didn't notice it until I got to the bottom. I believe I was over this way. Shoot, dude. I'm not surprised it came off. I'm just surprised I didn't notice it came off. My goodness gracious. I walked all the way down through this without even noticing that I didn't have my snowshoe on. Let's get out of here, man. I'm exhausted. Clearly. Really so steep. It's like a 35-degree grade. All right, where were we? Let's go home. Sheesh. Well, I've just got about a 2-mile twilight walk down a nice groomed trail back to my car, so I'm probably just gonna zen out and enjoy that. Yeah, thanks for coming along for the trip, everybody. And this was my first foray into backcountry. I've got some learning to do, but I do think it's possible to go deeper into some of these state forest areas and show you guys around. So who knows? It's anybody's guess. See you at the next adventure.